Hello and welcome to True News JA. Following the arrest and charge of Julian Silvera for the alleged murder of his wife Melissa Silvera, whose custody the couple's sons will be placed in will be decided by the court. It was initially reported on November 10, 2023, that Melissa died in her sleep at the family's home in Stony Hill, St. Andrew. The 42-year-old was a month shy of celebrating her 8th wedding anniversary. Throughout their marriage, Melissa and her husband had 4 sons, Justin, Axel, and twins Adam and Aiden. According to reports from the Jamaica Observer, 2-year-old Justin drowned in a pool at the family home in 2017. During Melissa's funeral, Silvera could be seen weeping for his deceased wife beside his surviving sons, 9-year-old Adam and Aiden, and 4-year-old Axel. However, Silvera was arrested on January 19 following an investigation into his wife's death. An autopsy conducted 3 weeks after Melissa's alleged peaceful passing in her sleep found 3 bullet fragments in her body, prompting further scrutiny of the case. As Silvera remains behind bars, who will care for his children remains in question. Reports state that custody of the children will be decided on Friday in the Kingston and St. Andrew Family Court. The children were reportedly very close to their parents, and the court is attempting to have them settled as soon as possible in a good environment. Amid the ongoing investigation into Melissa's murder, the police are currently searching for a person of interest, identified as Sashana Miller. Detectives have requested that Miller turn herself into the police and further asked the public to contact the authorities if they are aware of her location. In regards to Silvera, the former Member of Parliament was slapped with an additional charge last week for using a firearm to commit an offence. After making his first appearance in court in January, Silvera is scheduled to return on February 8. Now to the other topic. A senior police officer, Deputy Superintendent, DSP, Delroy Johnson of the National Police College of Jamaica, NPCJ, who was in charge of the Denham Town Zone of Special Operations SOSO in the corporate area, reportedly drowned while engaged in recreational activities in St. and on Sunday. Information received is that he was playing dominoes with friends, after which he went into a river at Hidden Beauty, located in Thatch Hill, St. and close to Blue Hole. Johnson reportedly experienced difficulties in the water, and was pulled out by a lifeguard, who administered CPR, but even with the support of others, the efforts failed to resuscitate the lawman. A sub-officer from the St. and Police Division confirmed the development. More details to come as they become available. A 30-year-old mechanic has been charged with the murder of 63-year-old paralegal, Sandra Riston. He's Ojo Russell, otherwise called Jerry Stunts, of Woodpecker Avenue in Kingston. Russell was also charged with assault at common law, possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. He's set to appear before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday, February 13. Miss Riston worked for several years at one of the country's most prestigious law firms, Nunez, Schofield, De Leon and Company in St. Andrew. She was driving to work at about 7 a.m. on Thursday, January 18, when upon reaching the intersection of Giatti Gardens and Washington Boulevard, she was attacked and shot by 2 men traveling on a Jamco motorcycle. Ms. Riston was pronounced dead at Andrews Memorial Hospital.
I'm a police officer in Jamaica. Of course, everybody call me Squaddy. I'm a police officer in Jamaica. Of course, may go skip the KFC line.
I'm a police officer. Of course, I'm going to ask her for your number.
I'm a police officer. Of course, criminal going to escape in nearby bushes. I'm a police officer in Jamaica. Of course, cabby going to get a ticket.
I'm a police officer. Of course, I'm going to wear my uniform to the embassy.
I'm a police officer. Of course, we don't believe in corruption. I'm a police officer. Of course, I'm going to use the siren to come out of traffic.
I'm a police officer. Of course, people are going to ask me for direction. Alright, just go straight, turn right.
I'm a police officer in Jamaica. Of course, somebody don't like it. But everybody want police friend though.
When I look at the theme Guardian of Change, embracing partnership and innovation through policing, I want to touch on a few points. Citizens of Jamaica must respect the police. But I pause to say to my colleagues, you must respect the citizens of Jamaica. You must be that guardian of change that not only swear to protect and serve, but let it be evident in your action. When you go out and you do all sorts of things decked in the government uniform, and you utilize the government resource to erode the gains, I can tell you, you won't have the police federation standing with you in that regard. If you're going to be a TikToker, TikTok that we are people, quality, moving with technology, ensuring the safety of every law-abiding citizen, and ensuring that every gunman must go jail, or we take them in one way or the other. But when you run to the Federation believing that we're going to run to Dr. Blake, Major General, or anybody else, my dear Mr. Sir, all we can tell you, when you get a slap on the wrist, take it. And after the duration, find Dr. Blake or Major General and give them a postcard. Tell them thanks to guide me and give me another chance. This institution is 156 years old. But don't erode it by breaching, by causing areas to deteriorate unnecessarily. We want to see the police federation serving the protectors. And as we serve the protectors, we want to know that the protectors are keeping it knitted out there by service to the citizenry. Whilst we go through this unprecedented era in the police federation, we're not daunted. We stand firm with you, the rank and file members, and I want to congratulate each and every awardee. Never you allow your position and title to outweigh your purpose in life, personally and professionally. I look back on some things happening to my colleagues, and out there as you prepare yourself, you're deployed for duty. Many things try to come our way, and we must be guarded in our thoughts and calculate how we approach it on a daily basis. Just recently, we lost some colleagues, I would say some. But, you know, when you dispatch your team, the reality exists, you might not return. But the question is, when you go to health facilities after experiencing incident or accident, you have to wonder, is there any special provision for servicemen and women? I'm not going to say police. For servicemen and women. The Police Federation Renew is called for a protocol to be developed with the Ministry of Health and Wellness. You cannot have a police out there, criminal shooter police, and you're in your uniform bleeding and no one is attending to you. Whilst we recognize every citizen of Jamaica, you should not wait so long to get treatment at any medical facility. I'm going to ask the citizens to join the Police Federation, by extension the Jamaica Constabulary Force, as we push towards a protocol at public health facilities for service men and women.